ready to unlock your career potential and achieve career growth? Stay tuned because in today's video, we're going to be talking all about self-assessment and how it can help you to advance in your career. Hello and welcome to my channel where I share insights and tips to help you succeed in your career. My name is Guirovich and I'm a best-selling author, career planning strategist, and executive who has worked my way up through the ranks. I'm on a mission to help 1 million women earn promotions and raises with ease so they can enjoy their careers and live more. If you want to help me on this mission, then be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment below with your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you're thinking. In today's topic, we're going to be talking all about self-assessment and how it can help you advance in your career. Self-assessment really is a crucial step in understanding your strengths and your weaknesses, setting your career goals, and seeking feedback from others. Self-assessment is the process of evaluating your skills, your abilities, and your personal traits to gain a deeper understanding of those strengths and weaknesses and the areas for improvement. Think of it as kind of taking a step back to assess the foundation of a building before you start to add more floors to it. A great analogy for self-assessment is that of a gardener tending to their garden. Just like a gardener must know which plants thrive in sunlight and which ones need shade, you need to understand your strengths and weaknesses to nurture your career effectively. Let's go ahead and dive on into these 3 essential components of self-assessment. The first one is identifying your strengths and weaknesses. Begin by reflecting on your skills, your experiences, and your qualities. Make a list of your strengths and your weaknesses. Now, I want you to be honest with yourself and don't be afraid to recognize areas where you need improvement. Identifying your strengths and weaknesses allows you to focus on maximizing your potential while addressing areas for growth. The second thing is setting career goals. Once you have that clear understanding of your strengths and your weaknesses, it's time to set career goals. Consider both short-term and long-term objectives and ensure that they are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Whenever you have these clear goals, you are not only going to be able to clearly communicate it to others, but you're also going to know which strengths you should keep harnessing, which weaknesses you should prioritize in working on, and which weaknesses really can remain weak. We don't have to work on everything. The goal isn't to be perfect at everything, but it's to identify the areas that do need working on if we want to achieve our career goals in record time. And when you can focus your time, you can achieve more. The third thing is seeking feedback from others. It's essential for us to seek feedback from colleagues, supervisors, and mentors. They can provide valuable insights into your performance, skills, and areas for improvement. Be open to receiving the feedback and use it as an opportunity to grow and develop professionally. Now, one of the things is when you're going to ask for that advice or that feedback, as we just called it, you can term it advice. When you're asking people, hey, do you have any advice for me how I could grow in my leadership? Do you have any advice how you got to XYZ position? Do you have any advice on how I could become a more impactful speaker? One of the things we can do is when we use that word advice, instead of asking for feedback, we'll actually trigger something in the other person's mind. That person is actually going to be on your side now. You have brought them in like an ally and like a partner, someone that is now going to feel like, oh, they want my help. And so now when they're giving your advice, instead of just pointing out the negative, they'll actually be giving you positive things that you can move forward in. So it may be a mentor you should work with, a course that you should take, and they're also going to feel vested in your success. So they'll even be checking in with you along the way, likely to ask you how you're doing, or they will give you an encouraging word. So if you're feeling like, oh, how do I really ask for feedback? Just go in and ask someone for advice. People love to help. Okay, so I want to share a little bit of a personal story with you because there were times in my career that I struggled to lead and it caused me a lot of stress and it even led me to doubt myself as a leader. I thought maybe I wasn't cut out for this Or maybe it's not worth it. Maybe I don't want to advance in my career. And I have a tendency to meet other women that feel the same way. They think, maybe I should just stay where I am because leading seems like it could be kind of stressful. What I did is I decided to do a thorough self-assessment. And to my surprise, I discovered that my wiring was different. And I discovered that others were different from me. Now, I know that may not sound shocking to you, but this was my first look into really self-awareness. And when I took this opportunity to grow and I started to explore different personality assessments and leadership courses, the results of that were not only an increase in my confidence, but I also started receiving more opportunities at work, which led me to be better positioned for promotions and raises. So having this insight can be invaluable. So here are a few tips to make the most of your self-assessment journey. First, set aside dedicated time for your self-reflection and your introspection. This can even be done every day or each week. When you're working on things, you want to give yourself space to think about your career, your goals, and your personal development, and how you really kind of lived out each thing each day that you're working on. And use tools and resources such as the personalities test, skills assessments to gain deeper insights into your strengths and your weaknesses. Some of the ones that I have found most valuable are the DISC assessment, the Enneagram, the appreciation in the workplace, and the Colby Index. I'll go ahead and link to those in the description below. Now, as we said earlier, be sure to continue to seek feedback regularly. It's not about what others are thinking or others accepting you, but we want to understand, are you changing? What is the perception of others? And as you go, you just want to track your progress over time. Revisit your self-assessment regularly to monitor your growth and make adjustments to your goals as needed. And just remember, your job is not to change who you are or to please everyone. It's simply to take a quick temperature check. While you make quick changes, it may take others time to notice the differences that you are making, the gains that you're making. So along the way, I want you to take time to be sure to celebrate your successes and your accomplishments. Recognize the progress you've made and reward yourself for your hard work. This is a journey that you're on. If you love this video, I would love for you to subscribe to our channel so you can continue to get more valuable tips and insights. As you know, we are passionate about helping women advance in their careers. If you're feeling stuck and you would like to schedule a one-on-one call with me, then I would love to invite you to schedule your own accelerated career clarity call, where we can sit down together, talk about what's going well in your career, what your career goals are, and map out a plan for you to get there in record time without having to wait for your boss to approach you, without losing your flexibility, and without having to give up your freedom. Thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one soon.